Hello guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at one of my new knives I got for Christmas. This is the Spyderco Native 5 Lightweight. Big name. Yeah, so to start off, it's pretty good pretty good in the hands. Like, this was actually meant for the hands and meant to be using this forward finger choil. You got a back lock, which some people don't like, but I don't mind, because you can still, well, it's not going to work on camera, but there you go. It's got a back lock, which I don't mind that much. And then the FRN handles. This may look and feel a bit cheap, but in reality, it's fancy plastic. It's nice plastic. Not too much flex. It's strong plastic. And so FRN is filled reinforced nylon, and it's a little bit expensive to set up, but really inexpensive to produce. So this knife is going to be one of your Golden Colorado produced knives in CPM S30V, which is pretty good. And then your clip, you can mount your clip. I'm going to shut that. You can mount your clip any way you want. You can have it sitting in your pocket like this. You can have it sitting in your pocket like this, and then tip down right or left. And then with this, there has been a little bit of a issue for some people where it used to be an S30V VN and $85, whereas this one is an S30V and $105, even though most people think S30V is less than S30V VN, when in reality I don't notice much of a difference. And then with this guy, you're not going to be able to like flick it open, because with backlocks you need like constant pressure on the knife. This knife locks up solidly, no play whatsoever, and this thing is just a beast. Pretty thick for a knife, not a problem though, because it's not gonna. It's just a little bit more utilitarian. Like, you're not gonna have as easy of time slicing through like fruits or something, which I don't typically do with my knives. But another thing I really like about Spyderco is they have great quality control. Centering is always good for the most part. Blade, there's no play. Everything's just fit and finished really nicely. And then on over here, you get a bead blasted pocket clip. This is a gripe for some other people, but I don't really see it as a problem, where it sticks out of your pocket that much and kind of is like a non-standard clip. For Spyderco, typically they have 3 holes on top instead of around the lanyard hole, but like on the G10 version, that's what it is. I don't really see a problem with it, because I don't mind that much sticking out of my pocket. Unless it's like sticking out that far, then it's not an issue. What I really like what they did here is on the FRN pattern, they put like a little spider logo, their logo, and then that's right where the clip lands. So when you stick this in your pocket, these little grippy bits aren't going to be a problem. And then action is relatively smooth, considering that this knife doesn't have washers. It actually is just a bit of raised FRN that it glides on. So it's kind of similar to Teflon, but really not a big deal, considering it's a backlock, and backlocks typically don't have the best action. And then this knife is super light, because it does not have any liners in it, and just like the backlock portion is like, there's really not much metal in there other than the screws, backlock, the spring, and the knife blade. And it's a really good thing because of that. It's a little bit thicker in your pocket than a typical knife would be, but I don't have that as a problem because typically I only have a knife in my pocket and nothing really else in that pocket. And then back lock is nice and easy to open and close. You can do a trick where you like shake the blade down, but I haven't done that with this one much because frankly it's still brand new. And then this is just a great little knife for EDC. Many people like it, but it's not one of their more well-known knives. Like their paramilitary lineup is their more famous stuff. But it's like this one, I really like this one. And then for measurements, we have a blade length coming in uncontroversially right at about 3 inches. Actual sharpened length is going to be about 2 inches, 2.8, something around there. The whole knife itself is going to be about a little bit more than 6.5 inches. The handle itself is about 3.5 inches long, a little bit more than 3.5 inches long. It's not too thick for a knife, but you can get knives that are way thinner if that's what you prefer. Yeah, so this knife right here is a really good knife, but the one thing with Spydercos you do have to watch out for is there are some fake knives of their models. I don't think there is a fake. There are fakes of this particular model on places, but like some other models like the Delica have been completely ripped off. Like it looks exactly like a Delica, different, like same markings. And it's like you gotta watch out where you buy it from, because the fakes are getting pretty good. Like it's kind of hard to tell. And then like another good way to tell if it's a fake is if it's too good to be true. Probably is. So say you're at a flea market and see somebody selling 14 different Delicas on there for $20 using VG10 steel and made in the USA, because Delicas, that's fake because Delicas are made in Seki City, Japan. So that's the one thing about Spyderco, but you can buy them off of Blade HQ and like their website to make sure that they're real nice. This knife is a great knife to just, frankly, just in general. Like I really like this one. And then that's all she wrote. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.